Hey, 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 good morning, good morning, good morning. Excuse me for my tardiness. Crazy cat mama. Thank you. I kid y'all not. Thank you. Thank you very much. Blessings. Happy birthday in advance. Hold on, I got it. These eyes. I just came in and saw this big red thing pop up. It says, Happy birthday in advance. And yeah, I pray that you have the most amazing day celebrating and to the year that follows. Thank you. Thank you. I pray it is. I pray it is. I always, like I said, I'm in super reflection of the year, like of my year, like as a whole, like who I am, where I've come from. Y'all excuse me. I literally washed my hair last night and I put this conditioner in it, but let it air dry under a bonnet. So now today I must comb out my hair to braid it up. So I gotta braid it and then I'm gonna put the hair in. So um I'll do my hair for tomorrow. But I literally, y'all, I've been reflecting. Let me say hello real quick. Let me come up in here and greet everybody. So y'all excuse me. I came as I am. I came as I am today. I came as I am. I kid you not. I couldn't even come in a little bit different. I just came as I am. Susan, how you doing? Says Pearls, how you doing, my Margine? Tina, how you feeling today, sis? How you doing? Y'all, I'm really trying to get back on my crazy gal mom. I'm really trying to call myself, y'all. Hey, how you doing? Yes, tomorrow is my birthday. I am standing less than 24 hours in front of my birthday. And today is my nephew's birthday. My nephew is celebrating his birthday in heaven, but he lives in us. He lives in us. So my family today is a little low. Our energy is low because somebody we love who cannot be with us. But I promise you, I try my best, especially these days. I try to celebrate them. I try to, you know, uh, be in a good place because if anything I know is he made our family stronger losing them because it made us realize not having something that is a part of us it was hard. And so I definitely, today I'm sitting here and then I'm thinking of how blessed I am that somebody so important in our life, his birthday is right before mine. So today is also my ambulance Kelly, which I actually need to send her a text in real life to say happy birthday. She shares a birthday with somebody very special to me, and Kelly is somebody special to me. So happy birthday to my ambulance girl. Happy birthday, sis. I hope you are getting as much love in the day that you give to the world. Like you are a great person, a great energy. I am glad to know you. I'm glad to have met you, give you hugs, be in your presence. Happy birthday, sis. I definitely want to acknowledge that. I do. I want to acknowledge that because man, somebody didn't make it, you know. Somebody, my nephew never got to celebrate a birthday, because he didn't make it to one. And so we have to celebrate for him. And I mean, the first years we could barely even mention it on the day. We couldn't even hold a conversation. And so the pain never goes away. It never goes away. And the love, matter of fact, it seems like it gets more intense. It gets deeper, it gets stronger. So today I'm like, oh. So that's why I was like, no, Danny, you worked this weekend. You know what I mean? You laughed last night. I'm sorry, guys, I didn't get to do a pajama jammy jam. My bestie surprised me and picked me up from work, which hallelujah, it was like 16 degrees. I'd never been so happy. But she came and picked me up from work and we went to her mom's house. And her mom's birthday is the day after my birthday. And we went and her mom made oxtails, gravy, and rice. I've never had oxtails before. So when I came in, I said, ooh, smell like pepper steak. I was thinking we was about to have some pepper steak and rice. I saw some gravy. I said, wait a minute, we about to have pepper steak. I haven't had pepper steak in a while, and I love me some pepper steak and cube steak. Oh my God, I love cube steak. But anyway, that's a whole nother party. And so I went over there and we had dinner and we talked and we got done. And then me and my friend just sat and we laughed and we talked and we just talked about, like relationships and growing, you know what I mean? And can you believe we're 43 and we met each other and we were 13 and 14 years old and we are 43 and we're still friends. And I thought about like the value of a friendship, the value of loyalty, the value of respect. Like, so I came in last night. I got in probably about 9:30, and at first I originally was gonna go live, and then I said, well, you know what? I'm not gonna go live because I don't know when that clock strikes midnight. Am I first gonna get sad? Am I gonna get glad? Am I gonna, and I just don't. I didn't know what my energy would be, and I wanted to make sure that whatever my energy was, I wanted to be able to know what it was. So if it was I was just sad, I wanted to feel sad and cry and have a minute. So I didn't know, but I ended up being asleep by midnight. I ended up being asleep by midnight, and I woke up this morning, and the sun was shining so bright. And then I woke up this morning, and it was 40 degrees in Chicago. And I said, why not have a beautiful day? Because it's a beautiful day. And that's when I said, you know what? Even in my sadness, I am going to be celebrating the love I have for my nephew, the love I have for life, the love I have for my family and all of my ancestors and all of my bloodline, the love I have for this village, the community and bond I am building, and sisterhoods I am building. And it just give you, that's why I told y'all, when you up in this kingdom and we come in here and we greet each other, we speak to each other, no, you're never alone. You're never alone. We just, the kingdom is making, and the bigger it get, the more times there's more people for you to love on and to love on you and to respect you and to hear you. Like, you know what I mean? Because some of us are screaming and nobody hear us. We screaming. We screaming what the problem is, and they still saying, I don't know what's wrong with Danny. She just act that way, and she just mad for no reason. No, I'm hurt for a lot of reasons, but it come out as anger. It come out as I'm a biatch. Yeah, truly, I mean, I'm telling y'all. Thank you, Martinez. Tomorrow is the 22nd. I share a birthday with one of the greats, but it's not a great day for him because it wasn't a birthday. My birthday is November 22nd, the same day that Kennedy was assassinated. Just John, hey there, sweetie. Look, that's an early birthday gift. I love seeing my Just John come around. I become a kid. I become a young girl, a school girl, like when people have a crush on somebody. I become like that whenever I see Just John coming to me. It's a YouTube marriage. I'll never divorce. I'll never. But yeah, guys. What was I saying when I was young, and I thought, oh God, I don't want my birthday on such a sad day for people. But then I learned there's so many people whose birthday is on that day. Like Jamie Lee Curtis' birthday is on November 22nd. It's a few. Like I said, you'd be surprised. So my mom used to always give us a card of all the things that happened on your birthday. So it'd be like the people's birthday, moments in history. So of course, Kennedy is always going to come up on November 22nd. So right now in Dallas, they out there rolling down that street on a Memorial tomorrow. Well, tomorrow they'll be in Dallas, rolling down the street. I mean, because people, I learned when I went to Dallas, it don't matter if it's November 22nd or not, they are there. But when I was in Dallas, it was the end of October, so I'm sure it was more people over there because you're so close to the date. But yeah, so tomorrow's my birthday. I'll be 43 years old. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel like Joey Lawrence. Whoa. Speaking of Joey Lawrence, I have to do this review on The Mask because even when he was on there, y'all know how in love I was with Joey Lawrence. I was in love with him since Give Me a Break. They were like, Joey Lawrence was on Blossom. I said, Joey Lawrence started on Give Me a Break, and he was a little boy, and I was in love with him. We like the same age. Please, all them Lawrence boys are fine. Lawrence men, because they men now. All of them fine. Them some fine. That's some good stock over there. Them some fine young men. That's right. We woke up on this side of the dirt. Another day to fight. Yes. I love realness. I don't count anything by time. I count it by its authenticity. I count it by how real is it and what I feel. What does it bring out of me? Does it bring out the best in me or the worst in me? Does it bring out the good in me or the bad in me? Does it bring out the joy in me or the pain in me? I ask myself that. And when it brings out the good, even if it has things in it, I understand it's just like me. I got kinks and things that need to be pulled out of me. You know what I mean? I've had some recalls. You know how they recall your car and stuff. Or any new device when it first come out, it always has a recall because they realize what didn't work when you started using it. And so I mean, we're human. I'm human. And I just plan to get better and better. I age like fine wine. I age like good cognac. You know what I mean? Like that's how I want to age. I want to get better. I want my value to appreciate, not depreciate. You understand? I just want to, like when you buy a car, you can go buy a Maserati. As soon as you take it off the lot, it depreciates. I want to go up. I don't know about y'all. I want to go up. I want to go up in my value. Six Bows, how you doing, little sis? Man, November got so many birthdays and so many people that I just feel like I'm always celebrating from my inside out for November. I really am, because I'm just thinking, when I think about life, I just think that, man, 43 years ago, my mama was one day away from giving birth to babies, two, thinking she was having one Thanksgiving. I was born on Thanksgiving Day, y'all. I was born on Thanksgiving Day. You know what I'm saying? And I think how hard that had to be. Imagine how scared she was when she had two, not one. You know what I mean? And now, so she went from two kids to four kids. You know what I mean? When she thought she was gonna come home and have three. And so I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be a part of her. I don't, from the good to the bad to the terrible in my bloodline, I'm blessed to be a part of it. And I'm so grateful that in my mother, why I can give her roses, one of the roses I can give her is that I'm coming into a peace in my life. When I went out with my sister the other day, my sister said, sometimes I'm talking to Danny in the last year, and I can't believe it's her. She's not in fight mode. She's not angry with the world. And I knew shit. I know I done grown. I told y'all my sister, my second mama. Much respect. I got so much respect and love for her. So I always know shit that my sister really said. I know I done changed. I know and changed for the better. And change for the better. The better in me, the better in life. Because like I said, my family gonna love me. If I'm out here gooning, they gonna love me and they gonna pray harder. But I love for them to see I'm okay. Because I know one thing is my mama can't leave this earth and think I'm not okay. You know, and that's all us mothers. Your biggest fear is that if you leave, they not okay. And who gonna love you like they do? I mean, who gonna love them like you do? Who really gonna have their back like you do? You give it all, you lay your life on the line for them. But then you got to remember that the same protection that's protecting you past the people is got to protect them. I believe in the universe. I believe that the sun shines and gives us all life, and without it, we all would be gone. So the sun is a very powerful thing to me. It's a very beautiful thing, and I've even noticed when it don't come out in the sky, sometimes I have you a little down. And when it come out, sometimes you just get happy. You're just happy to see the sun. People go bathe in the sun. We get energy out of the sun. So I'm a strong believer, and I just took a whole trip around the sun because it takes 365 days to go around the sun. So I just took another trip around the sun, and I'm blessed for these 43 trips around the sun. So like I said, I'm like, well, tomorrow is my bday. And Nino is a real, because it's so funny. I celebrate my nephew's bday today, and Nino was born on the day he passed. And so but it's love. It's love because that's how the universe gives you things back. And so I don't know, y'all. I'm happy. I'm heavy because I know that my family is happy. So even though we all smile, I know it's something. Today we all got a little pause, And then, like I said, because I literally went from, I celebrate on the 19th, my bestie who passed away 2 years ago, his birthday. Rest in peace, Miller. And then I celebrate my bestie who keeps Nino, his birthday yesterday. And then today I celebrate my nephew who's gone. And then tomorrow I celebrate my birthday. So the four, your energy is going everywhere these last couple of days. That's why it was very important that on Friday we started the weekend with nothing but love, laughter, and life. We had to bring that in because see, the love is what give you the strength when the pain comes. Paranormal, how you doing, sis? How you doing, little sis? But yeah, the love is what gets you through when you're going through the pain. Oh, this Saturday? Oh, she definitely in that Sagittarius team. You know, I got Scorpio Sagittarius love because according to the world, I'm supposedly a Sagittarius. But I told y'all I am a Scorpio. I am a Scorpio Sag. You know what I mean? I'm on the cusp, so I'm both. I'm both. Spiky Spike, what's up? Yeah, like I said, I have to today finish my hair. So now here's the thing, y'all. I was thinking about. So hold on. So I had got the red. I was gonna do the red. Okay. I was gonna do the red. That's the one I had in before. So I was gonna do the red. But I'm tempted because I have to go and get a new needle. I got my thread and stuff. I gotta get a new needle. So when I braid my hair down, I can sew it down, tie it down so it's completely flat. But anyway, I was thinking about getting a blonde and putting it between it like highlights. What y'all thinking? What you thinking? But I mean, come on, it's my birthday. I gotta boss up some kind of way. I like to do something different. So I was thinking about mixing them in to do it like highlight two colors. They got lucky I ain't come on here like Dalmatians to just do two totally different colors on my hair. Cause I do it. Oh, I do's it. I do's it. Okay, dang. Yes, girl, you be done. Let me tell you something. I swear to God, six bows. Anybody know me know. Like I've never like when I was young. First of all, I hung with too many fellas to be trying to doll up and girly up because you ain't want people to think you flirting or you out here with them and you to pass around. Say no, I'm out here with them like I'm one of them. So I was super on the time, and then things in life made me more tomboyish than girly, and so I was that way. But then it was things I had to learn. I had a daughter. I had to learn how to braid. You know what I mean? I had to learn how to braid. I liked simple stuff with my hair. I was big into like the wrap, things like that. Simple. Simple. Put a little part in the middle, let it be flat, something I can continue to flat iron and do myself. So I was real simple with hair. But like when I learned this crochet, and I'm like, oh, and then I can change it how I want to. And now let's learn these colors. And there's nothing worse than liking a color and you go back trying to tell somebody in the store like, so it was like a red, but it kind of had like highlights of a in this, and they be like, girl, I know what you're talking about. But then the good ones, but no, they be like, girl, that sound like you had a 1B mixed with. You be like, that girl, you good. Girl, you good. So I try my best to remember the colors. I got bad ass. So if anything, I'm gonna remember the packaging for sure. Like I'm gonna remember the packaging. I know that's right. And they say when you go out, sometimes you look how you feel. So like I feel good in my spirit. There's more peace in my heart in my life than ever. I am completely being transparent, but being myself and growing and all this other stuff in my life. In my life, y'all. You know what I mean? And so for that alone, I'm like, I need to make sure that tomorrow when I get up, it's a celebration. I'm trying my best not to come on here at midnight, y'all, and rock the room. You know what I mean? Because I do it. Hey, 2 years ago, I came on live on Facebook at midnight, y'all. No joke. And I was feeling 80ish. I had on a Punky Brewster blue jean jacket. It was my homage to Punky Brewster. And I came on my live and gave him some midnight love while me and my buddies brought him into a toast as we, you know what I mean, and celebrated with each other, and my brother was there because his birthday was the 20th, so we celebrated. But at midnight I came in, but sometimes I'm like no, because then it throw me off for the morning. But then I'm like a little kid. There's this part of me that's just happy to be on the day. You know what I mean? Just excited. I mean, of course, my birthday is 11/22, and 11 and plus 11 equal 22, and it's two of us. So I always feeling the power of numbers. It was already written. You know what I mean? So it's that deuce deuce tomorrow. I always tell people who play the lottery, play my birthday. It's a good number. Play that 11 deuce deuce. And so I'm excited. I'm excited. I am excited. And I'm super gonna be chill tomorrow. Like, I don't know. I don't know. We debating on something to do tomorrow night, but like in the morning, I told y'all for me, especially last year, not being with my family, just spending this weekend and breaking it down with the people I love is good enough for me. You know, that's a blessing to me. That is a blessing because, like I said, last year I was surrounded by love. I went out with my Georgia family. You know what I mean? And I love them. And I've been seeing them this year. But I tell you one thing, I'm glad to. Because last year the way my brain works sometimes is it'll go into worry mode. And last year I thought, what if one of the people in my family that's here is not here next year? But I'm blessed that I'm sitting here and they are. So I said, whoa, look at the gifts you getting. See, sometimes you don't realize the gifts we got. And so the gift I have right now is me and me. I here together. Look at him. I mean, do he sing cheer to y'all? He sing. I told y'all since I brought my blankets and stuff, he really is thinks we at home. But see, so, he just getting some good rest. He resting his eyes and his spirit. And his spirit. And his spirit. Mm-hmm. Sage is always a good thing. Mm-hmm. Okay, so for Thanksgiving, I'm gonna go over to my mom's house, and everybody this year, like it's pretty much, it's been the last couple of years, pretty much on. Because my family, what we used to do, because like my sister's married, so she has a husband side, we all have different places we try to go on Thanksgiving. So what my family used to do, because I told you all, one, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. As far as you're never gonna hear me talk about pilgrims and Indians. When first of all, that's so disrespectful. I'm never gonna talk about that. That's never gonna be because I understand people were slaughtered. They didn't eat that meal. I'm not. I'm not gonna celebrate that form of it. I celebrate it as like Friendsgiving, thankful for life, thankful that I'm able to eat anything. If we eating a burger and tater tots, I'm thankful for that. If we eat oodles and noodles, you know what I'm saying, with tuna in it. I'm thankful for that. You know what I mean? I'm just thankful. I'm thankful to be loved. I'm thankful that it's getting better. I'm thankful that I'm getting better. So it's counting where you are this year from last year. So I celebrate like that with food. I love food. And it's a place time to eat and people go and cook with love. So it's all love to me in that holiday. It should be called love giving. But yeah, so I'm going to on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna go by my mom's and we'll cook and eat early with each other. And then I'm gonna come back here. I'm just gonna chill. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I really wanna I don't know because this weather is really cold. I know that we're gonna start a memorial for my dog, but not in the winter. I don't wanna put it down right now, but I don't know. But I'm just gonna go over there and hang out with them, like I said, and enjoy it. That's it. That's it. Nothing big, you know what I mean? Like I said, of course we're gonna cook and have dinner, but if my family and us get together anyway, we're gonna cook. That's gonna be my family. Any parts of my family, it's gonna be food and laughter when they come in the building because it's one of the things we live on. And I mean all my family. I mean if you under my bloodline. Yeah, I don't. And as far as on that form of it, no, never. Never. My family ain't never sat and put pilgrims in the window. And we ain't bought no story that they jumped off some boat and was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, let me show you. We catch this turkey and we could. No, no. That would make you believe I celebrate Columbus Day. only in my place, in my world, in my do we celebrate, just like YouTube, we celebrate one thing for being that way and then we diss another thing for being that way? Do y'all know what conquistador means? Change subject. New conversation. I will not, before my birthday, get into no heavy stuff like that. Never. Never. Oh, you can buy what at Walmart or Dollar Tree? Look at me. Look at me. Oh, you all are talking about sage sticks. Yeah, you have to. There's nothing wrong with cleaning the air and asking for peace. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I never get like if people get mad at people or question if people are doing something that helps build them up. Why don't people question you when you're doing stuff to help build you, that break you down? Why don't they stop and get all in your business then? They do. They just do it behind your back. Girl, let me tell you about how Pookie did this. You know what I mean? They do it behind you, but then they get in your face and act like you're okay. Oh, girl, you're doing so good. Life is so good with you, girl. Because people are knocking. Why you like sage and everything? Sage mean this. Somebody told me sage was a part of. I'm all about what empowers people. That's why I never knock anyone's religion. I never do. You know why? Because if that's what makes you a better person, if that's what it took to show you, I'm not going, what the hell I'm knocking that for? Why? We need reasons to be better around him. Because we got every reason. I mean, and most of them are justifiable. We got a bunch of reasons to be bad around him. We got a bunch of reasons to be angry, to be evil, to be. We could just name those off the top of our head and understand. That's why when some people do stuff, people understand. Then when other people do stuff, they don't understand. Same shit. I always tell people, don't tell me I can understand how they took a life and I can't understand why them. It's because I chose to understand that one. Taking a life is taking a life is taking a life. And behind every person who did it, they got a reason that to them justifies it. They gotta be a man. So yeah, Sage, and waking up every morning and freeing your mind and say, hey, please, more should do it. Oh yeah, Spikey, because you in my city. Hey Spikey, I'm actually gonna be out south tomorrow. I'm gonna be out south tomorrow. We can bump into each other tomorrow. I could bump into you before I go where I'm going, because I'm going east. Far, like I'm going into the 90s. But I could bump into you. Cause you know I'm gonna be on that green limousine. That's what it's called, the CTA, because it was green. Yeah, I'll be on that. I'm because I just told my mom, look, I don't want you to come out this way to get me early in the morning. So I want to get up early and get going. Come out there early so I can come back early. You know what I mean? Because on my way back, I'm swinging by my sisters, but on my way back, I'm in a car. But yeah, I could definitely bump into you. And shit, I gotta be careful because I come bumping to you. I know my family. I bump into one of them mofo's that way. They gonna be saying, "Half I know you ain't came this way and ain't come to see." I was like, "Wait a minute, wait a minute." But if not on Tuesday, I am completely free Wednesday. Wait, I'm completely free. Yeah, I'm completely free Wednesday, pretty much. Always praying. My sweaty in the building. Hey, sweaty. That's okay. You always on time when you into the building. And one thing, let me tell you, I'm telling when the royalty come in the building, it's just the right time. You know what I mean? That's one thing about royalty. You never walk in late. You just walk in and the whole kingdom say, thank you. I see your jewels on the wall. You're back. Oh, that is so good. Because when the kings are in the building and the queens are in the building, they bring each other light. That's when royalty come amongst each other. You feel power. You don't feel like, man, I'm less royal than them. We on the same stomping grounds in a crown. Meaning when I die and I'm gone, I still be a queen. You'll still be a queen king. Even when I fall short, I'm still a queen. That's the one great thing about royalty, is it already tells me who you are. It already tells me your power. So then when we get amongst each other, we help bring a strength, more love, more power, more jewels, more, you know what I mean? More royalty. The namesake. I'm telling you, everywhere I go, I got a namesake. I'm telling you, it's always a Danielle in the building. Don't be surprised if somebody under their name on his name is Danielle, because this is a common name. They say behind every great man is a strong woman. That don't just mean in relationships. That mean when you enter rooms with great men, I guarantee it's great. When the women walk in, you better know those are queens coming in the building. Those are strong women coming in the building. Those are your fighters coming in. You better know it. You better know it. Because I ain't never been around a bunch of kings that was around a bunch of women that was at their low. Because they'll help pull them to their low. They'll help take a king down. But when kings and queens amongst each other, they help lift each other up. That's what they do. That's the power of being royalty. That's the power in being royalty. I wasn't looking to start a village over here, and it was a bunch of my minions. I say go, and you must go. I dropped the link, so you must subscribe. No, I dropped the link because I'm gonna support all of my fellow content creators in here. Period. Whether you do or you don't, I will. And it's leaving it open so you can't say you didn't know. Sometimes people come in the chat, you might not even know they were a content creator, but you'll know up in here because they will all be dropped in here. So to me, we are all individuals. Just like I said, my minds ain't coming here to be babysitters. You're never gonna hear me starting the thing and let my minds up. Get ready to block if it happened. Catch them in the corners if they say no. My minds ain't coming here to do that. My minds are part of what, when we said we were putting together a kingdom, they were part of the people that said they were with it, and they brought their kingdom into the kingdom, and the original kingdom was started with us in our kingdoms together. And we said we were opening the door, in my minds are good spirits, good love, fighters, survivors, warriors. You know what I mean? And they're the representation of everything that's in here. So here's the thing. Everything I just named in my mind is in y'all too. So they just the representation. You had to. Could you say, okay, Danny, I'm gonna represent us making it and being stronger and sisterhood and standing in solidarity. So it's not just a sisterhood where we leaving the kings out too. We standing in solidarity. We sisters in solidarity. We all these things, and we come up and do. You think I could have did that and said, let me get some mods who can't stand chicks. Let me get some mods who still in the midst of the fight with they self, not even with everybody else, with they self. I couldn't have, because we would have been singing two different songs. But because my mind, you know what I mean, just like all of us. And so it showed everybody, when you come in here, we're not here to judge you. You ain't got to come in here and explain what you did and what you didn't do, what you said and what you didn't say, who said it, who like you and who don't like you, whose channel you was originally watching. I don't give a pooka and stuka, because I guarantee I was probably over there too. I guarantee I was probably over there. I guarantee I probably seen you over there. I guarantee I probably heard about it, and now I'm realizing that's you, and I don't care. Because what I know is, even if I knew all that bad stuff you did, I know this much. You came over here and you put that thing on safety. You took the the BP vest off. You put your guards down. You took those shields you were holding in front of yourself, you put them down. And you put your crown on. You came out of your general's uniform. You said, you know what? Let me come out of this general's uniform. I could finally come out of war. And you came and put your crown on. And then I realized what you were fighting for. I realized that, hey, matter of fact, the reason I saw you is because we was fighting the same battles. We got more in common than we don't. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I wish I would be judging. I follow my heart. Because every time I did and I regretted it. That's right. Like I said, I'm grateful. One person don't explain nothing. Let me tell you something. I've had some messed up relationships. I did. And part of it was because I was messed up. I had to take my accountability. Because if I've been in the hole that I'm in right now, there's no way I'd even sat in that. I wouldn't try to sit and make it better. I wouldn't have stayed to see if it got worse. I wouldn't have been waiting for you to come back to who you was the first day I mentioned. None of that. Because I don't have the time. Because time waits for no one. But anyway, every bad relationship, every good relationship, every okay relationship, every great sex part, whatever it was, I'm grateful because it let me know what I want, what I don't want, what I'm willing to be, who I am, what I bring to a table. So, like I said, when I meet the king, I don't have to tell him how to love me. I don't have to explain that. That just might, because it'll just be we were made for each other. That everything we went through in life was to lead us to each other. And you wouldn't have to tell me a story, even though we're gonna tell each other our stories. You wouldn't have to tell me because it would fall in place like a puzzle. It would just fit. It would just fit. Some of us are trying to make it fit. And just like a puzzle, you know how it is. You can put a piece in there and it'll fit for now, but you'll never be able to complete that puzzle because it's in the wrong place. Thank you, Thomas. So are you all. You all are a light. And really, where I'm reflecting is all of our lights are shining off of each other. That's it. Darkness can't see light because it doesn't want to. It doesn't believe in it. I know I've been in the dark. And like I told you, the darkness do this. Like, shit, turn that off. Cut that off. I can't see. Oh my God, it's so bright. Turn that off. It's making my head hurt. So if you can see the light, you are a light. You got to know it. That's what I told you. Sometimes we're a candle. Just a candle. I blow in and out. And some days I turn the light switch on. Spiky, are we cool on Instagram? Y'all know I need to get better on Instagram. Yeah, I'm still. That's right. I'm still bitter. Yeah, I'm still holding something about them taking my chance. I is. But definitely we need to reach out on Instagram. So I can give you my real number. I can give you my real 773. Mm-hmm. The silly arguing, like I mean, I'm like I told y'all, like even when I think, like I try not to bring this bully up. When it come to yikes, he went live again. Like I said, it's all a contradiction. Here's my thing. I don't doubt him and Natalie was cool. We know y'all was cool, but she was willing to, you know what I mean, be there for you in whatever way it was. She was willing to be there for you. But what's not cool is the actions you took when things went whichever way it went. So regardless, even if she was saying, "Hey, I gave you money, and you know what I mean, you sitting here acting this way, and I feel like you taking advantage of it," whatever it was, she said, your comebacks was totally different. And then you like, "Oh, we were still talking, but I gotta live with the fact that I didn't get to apologize." See, that's why, because time waits for none of us. It's not waiting for you. It's like, "Oh, you know what? I was wrong." It doesn't do that. I wish it did, because there's a lot of us living with regrets, wishing we could have went over there that day, stopped by and did this, called them up and said hello, just said I forgive you, just said I miss you. We all sitting in that. But I need you to learn from. I need you to come out and say, "Hey, y'all, don't y'all see? Look at this. I actually had somebody on here who liked me more than the people who hate me. I actually had somebody on here who was looking out for me more than I was looking out for myself. And I turned on them, and now they're no longer here. And I can never say sorry. I can never make it right." And I don't want none of y'all to ever have to go through that. Because it's stupid, it's pointless. That's what if you came on and said that, I'd be standing up and clapping if you meant it. Because to say that, you'd have to come from your heart. Because see, when you come from your heart, you take your accountability. You say, hey, I don't care what nobody says, I was butt stank wrong. How do I get on here? Because see, when people living is when you show how you care. When they gone, it's easy to jump on the bandwagon of whoa, whoa, whoa. Show me what you are when you're there. Tell me. Because when my buddy passed 2 years ago, I wasn't sitting around thinking all the wrong things I did to him. I just thought about all the things we couldn't finish doing no more. That's what hurt me. What hurt me was thinking, man, in those last seconds, was he alone? That hurt me. But it was never gonna be that, oh, we had gotten into it. I got into it with my buddies. I told y'all I had a whole friend of 25 years who lived with me. And we fell out on bad terms. I ain't never gonna come on here and slot their name. And then if anybody ever came into my chat and slotted their name, I'd check them like we were still rocking and rolling together. Because see, once upon a time, we broke bread together. And if for any reason, there were times that a season, a reason, or a lifetime, that I'm grateful I had you in my life, because Lord knows I'd be in jail right now. Lord knows I wouldn't even be alive. Because many times you've talked me off the ledge, and I'm grateful for it. And when I wanted to open my mouth and just say the worst stuff about her when it first happened, I learned to sit still and be silent. I learned to, because what does it say about me if I dog out somebody that I rocked with for 25 years like that? Because it ought to say that, I just knew they was that, or was I building up a whole thing on them? Because I was never building nothing for 25 years of hate. I wasn't. So like I said, when he came out and did that, he just showed me who he was. And she was still living. And then he said, well, if I would have known she was, if we all could just know when somebody's on the moment, the hour, the minute, we'd all make it right. How about we make it right while they're here? How about we say, you know what? I'm not going to discuss this. It's none of y'all business. If she gave me $1 or $100,000, how about that? I don't need to tell y'all that. I hate it. I had to put that thing up there because, like I said, but people can see my live chat. Like, there's nobody's business what somebody doing. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. But around here, everybody counting everybody, everything. I want to count your views. I want to count your clicks. I want to count your turds in the toilet. I just want to count them. I want to count your lovers. I want to count your divorces. I want to count your children. Because you're not showing them enough for me to count them. So I want to count everything. Just don't count on me for love and prayers and laughter. But count on me for everything else on here. Quan Marie in the building. That's my sister right there. That's why I stayed in Georgia with. That's my sister. That's one of my 30-year pals right there. That's my sister. And even she know I done came a long way. I know it got to be a calendar holiday. Because everybody coming in the building. Con, you done came up in the chat. Well, you done came in here before a few months back. But you done came in the chat. TT came in the chat the other day. My mama came in the chat, y'all. And I say, wait a minute. Y'all make me feel special. Y'all make me feel special. Count your time. That I said they do. They on the internet. They want to count everything. But then somebody do something bad, nobody see it. Everybody just everybody Stevie Wonder. Everybody Stevie Wonder in the building. There's been a lot going on. I said I'm gonna have to do a little upload. Because sometimes when you talk about the shenanigans on here, you got to do it when you're not live. Because most of these people go live because they want to put on the show. They don't even know what they're talking about. They just want to put on the show. I just want to talk about it. Tia, how you doing? How you doing, sis? Yeah, you gotta have tough skin on here. You gotta, whenever you start weighing this stuff too much, start thinking about the real world, what you've been through, you know what I mean. You think this is a walk through Mayberry. This is because most of this you could come out of like, oh, you know what? It's a hot skillet up in there. It's hotter than biscuits. Let me get up out of there. The heat is on up in there. Let me get up out of there. And you can go find 100,000 other places to go. In real life, when the heat is on and it's in your home, it's in your children, it's in your mate, shit, it's in you. You can't run from that. It's following you everywhere you go. But yet you manage to hold your head up and make it through that. But this is gonna take you to the very end of who you are, what you've been. It can show me who you are. It can show me though. It can show me. Like I said, he got on here and went bananas on his friend. I said, even on YouTube, they can't even buy friendships. This woman, I'm done put out a house on you, a nice vehicle on you. She done paid the price. People pay on a nice vehicle for you, and that didn't give you respect. That's why I said that anybody thinking y'all gonna buy respect from somebody, loyalty or friendship, let me tell you something. It don't. Because anybody who thinking that they got a price tag, all these people price tags on them. Matter of fact, all you're gonna do is buy their demise. They gonna be worse. I watch these youths. They come, oh, guys, I got a situation. We all got a situation. Who don't? From the chat to here, who don't? We all do. You count your blessings. And like I said, life is, even in this, has shown me things. I'm like, oh, my goodness. But see, God knows. He knows what he got for you. He knows that if you do the part you need to do, for you, to better you. Because all of it's going to better you, not me, him, or me, or you. It's going to better you. And that's what he's saying. And if you do that, then I'll show you better than I can tell you. I'll have you wake up with nothing and go to bed with everything. And that's the fact. So, like I said, I'm just more alive than I've ever been in my life. I am. I love me more than I've ever loved me. See, I've known you're supposed to love me. I've loved that I could protect myself and I feared nothing but God. But I didn't love me. And that's why the hurt stayed on you. You live in it. Anytime somebody talks to you, you got to tell them about it because you feel like I'm explaining myself so you can understand why I'm so angry. You can understand why I get like this. You can understand. And they don't understand. They don't understand at all. They say they understand. Till you going off and they saying, Daddy, you just get too turned up. I told you I'm a ticking time bomb. Hold on. Do I hear my buddy? I need to see if that's him. I need to see him. I'm going to clean my shoes. Hold on. Hey, Willie. I was going to say I'm going to put the bag out with the top. Okay. I was thinking, right, because I know you don't until like 4, right? Or before that. Yeah, I'm saying you can do that at the end. That way you don't have to, first I heard you out there. I heard you out there. And I was like, let me know how you say something. Tomorrow's my birthday. Tomorrow's my birthday. Right, either way. But I was put the bag out here. I heard you, so I just let you know. Okay. Thanks. See ya. I'm so sorry, y'all. I was hoping Nino didn't start barking because he's so jealous. He said, who's she out there talking to? Is that a man? Is that a man? And but they nice. I don't want to play. Ain't gonna knock my water down. But no, I just had to catch my buddy. And then he was telling me, I gotta take a shot of Julio with ya. I said, okay. It's love in the building. There's some great people in here though. Glenn Craig, how you doing? Every day you have to renew the love. And you got to ask yourself, do I stop loving me because people did me wrong? Because we started doing that with ourselves. Somebody done beat up on you so much with something, you started thinking it. You'll find yourself meeting other guys. My Snuggles is in the building. How you doing? But you'll start beating yourself up about the things somebody else put in you. You know that person told you wasn't nothing. Nobody gonna want you. Nobody gonna love you. And you think, well, how did they ever love me? But you don't think like that. You start believing it. So as soon as something happened with you in a relationship, you be telling yourself, he don't love me. He don't care. And sometimes we pushing them away because we don't think we deserve to be loved. We don't think that we're good enough. I told y'all, for so long, I didn't even realize how much I didn't think I was enough. That maybe if I did this, I'd be more. You know what? Oh shoot, I got these kids. I've never been married. Maybe to somebody, I'd be more if I was married. Maybe I'd be more if I did this. Maybe if I sing and dance. Well, you know what I learned, honey? I'm just gonna be your Huckleberry. I'm gonna be me, and that's all of us have to be who we were meant to be. You know what? There's not just one person in the world, because we all bring something different. Every time a baby's born, you better look them in their eyes and know that they came to bring something. You don't know what it is. And as long as there's good, there's going to be bad. And it's a choice of which way I want to go every single day. Every day I wake up and I think, do I want to say, bump the world, don't ask me for, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I wake up like that, or do I wake up and honestly think, man, you couldn't have told me 6 years ago I'd even wake up and care. So I know I came from somewhere. You could have told me last month that if I was still in the same situation, I'd still be okay. That's why I told you I wake up in the morning and I count what I do got, not what I don't. I just told my brother yesterday for his birthday. I said, you know what I realized that people say, I wish I had a real friend. I got some. I got some. And I am a real friend. So count your blessings. Count your blessings. Just like in here in this chat, I count my blessings that we come up in here and we could talk about what's going on. We could definitely call a snake a snake. We can definitely pull the bullshit out the sewers. You know, we could go on and ride it on through and not be the bullshit. I could say I sang and danced. I was at the arena. I was at the party. But just because I was there don't mean nothing more than I was there. I can tell y'all, you know what I mean? Like, come on. Everybody's a different walk. Everybody ain't gonna be talking about the same thing. I don't want everybody talking about the same thing. I don't want everybody doing the same thing. I want to see them be you. 6 balls. You know what I love about you? You remind me of when I used to come on Facebook. I kid you not. When I came on Facebook, you just got what I was. If I was on the train, if I was in the restaurant, if I was talking shit, like I told you, Quan, who on here, we sit on there like we was on the phone, just on FaceTime, on Facebook. And like I said, we did it one day. We had almost 1,000 people up in there. I'm like, what are all these people just want to see us talk? I mean, we weren't even dissing nobody. We wasn't drawing the drama. We was laughing. We were laughing. But what I'm saying is the more you give people of you, then that's what it is. And like I told y'all, even if you saw my flaws, you're going to see them right here. I'm not going to tell them. I come to somebody else's channel to laugh, to enjoy, to explain myself without having to keep talking in the chat and throwing my thesis in the chat. You know, but other than that, so I like that. So, oh, look at 6 Ball. She cooking. She doing laundry. She at the stove. She walking in. She walking out. But it gives you time with her. You know what I'm saying? And that's how when she's building her foundation, people are going to know exactly who she is. So I see you, sis. I see you. I see all you. I was in Yogi's live yesterday and didn't even put a comment. Was sitting there listening, never even put a comment. But sometimes I got to stop because I definitely be around. I definitely be around. And I tell y'all, like I said, y'all, I'm subscribed to hundreds of people. And I have been for a long time. And every day I'm adding some new ones on. And I really try, and I don't even call it spreading myself then. You know what I mean? I try so, but sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I'm watching something and I literally just be listening to it. I'm on the bus listening. I ain't so much just pull my phone out and put a word in the chat, but I was there listening. I was. Like I told you, that's one thing I told y'all. We don't sit on bushes around here. We sit on thrones. So even when I'm outside and I ain't said nothing in the chat, I'm sitting on the throne enjoying somebody else in the kingdom. If you ever set foot up in here, I know you wear a crown. I don't give a damn what nobody say you wear a crown. I ain't even trying to question it. And like I said, even when the haters sitting outside on a throne, they wearing a crown because they having enough respect not to come up in here and mess with the king. Because like I said, we all know everybody up in here about it, rowdy. I didn't know it. We don't got to show it. I don't. I told y'all, I used to fight a bunch of battles and win them all. and I lost every war. So now I pick my battles, and I'm gonna win every war. That's a promise. I'm not going to war if it ain't to win. I ain't worried. I ain't going. We could be in war forever, forever. But I ain't going to war to lose. That's a fact. What my Tina Bear say? Yes. And every day I prayed, oh, Tina, because you're such a soldier. You've been in that pain for 2.5 years. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. Like I said, I have a 4-year-old grandson, and I've never met him. Never heard his voice. Never touched him. Never smelled him. And I've seen 5 pictures. I just learned his name last year. Earlier this year. Right before I left Georgia, I learned his name. No. And every picture I ever seen, he looked just like my son. Just like him. And so all I do is pray that the universe keep him loved. Because every time I see him, he's smiling and so happy. And I pray that that's real love and not a Photoshop. Not just a picture you caught him smiling. I pray that he is protected, he is loved, he is safe. I do. And I pray that the universe will guide us to each other. Like I told y'all, I grew up on American Tell, so I'm always singing somewhere out there beneath the pale moon sky. Yeah, I'm definitely singing it. That someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight, and I want them to know that. And so I got no ill wills against his mama, got no ill wills against his family. Just hope one day that he get to know. Because I know had I never been born, I never would have had my sons and he wouldn't even be here. And he is my blood, he is flesh of my flesh. And that I know. So I just pray that the universe loves on him and protects him and keeps him safe. That's it. That's it. And even if he never meets me, I pray that there's a piece of his heart that is me in him that he don't even know, but he gives love, even if he never meets me. That's all I can do. Because honestly, when I think about it, when somebody said grandchild or something like that, or they old, at one point I wouldn't even speak on them. But now I will. Because at the end of the night, like I said, had there been no me, there'd be no him. And that's a fact. So that means whether I see you or not, he's one of mine. He is one of mine. He is one of me. You should know his grandmama got her birthday tomorrow. He is a mess. I'm waiting the phone down the way. I do. I do. That's what I do. I pray he has a happy life, and that's all I can. Ooh, honey baked ham, macaroni and cheese, green sweet potato. Wait a minute, hold on, Glen Crack, I'm coming. Yeah, boy, I tell y'all, some of y'all better be glad I'm not in the car. Hey, Squad, you think I wouldn't hesitate to drive to Detroit in the middle, drive to Indiana right now, like just be on there, like, man, you making what? Girl, let me come on up. Because I get in the car, didn't I tell you I spontaneously drove to Tennessee? I mean, I do shit. I drove to Georgia because I wanted to see an apartment. In 2012, I drove to Georgia because I wanted to see a crib. I couldn't just look at it, y'all. I had to go out to the state. I am that person. I am that person. That's what God said. Hold on, let's slow her down. We're going to get this eye in place. Because, that can turn into the road. Then you just pulling out and say, what did they say about me? Google, send me the... boy, oh boy. I'm telling y'all, The last time when I was still driving, when I was still driving and going around, one day I looked up and this lady posted that her son wore this champion suit. He was so happy. He had on these champions, this red and blue champion sweatsuit. I'll never forget it. And he was happy for his first day of school. And these kids picked on him so bad. I literally put in the comments, "Hey, I see you in the Midwest. What city?" I be at, just because I was ready to pull up for a shorty. And here's how much I was gonna pull up. I was gonna go get me that same ass champion suit and pull up. Like, hey, who was talking about little Junebug? And he was so cute. His little blue eyes was just coming off of the little red suit, and he was so red because they was picking on. I said, this poor boy was so excited. And I bet you he set up. You know how when you're young, you excited about some shit. He set up all night getting excited about his outfit, and some nobody ass insecure. Because let me tell you something about people. I don't give a damn if people say, "Oh, I'm knocking you because I think your outfit cheap," or "That's a cheap version," or whatever they want to say about you. To me, if you got confidence in yourself, you're not knocking nobody. Because let me tell you something, I applaud somebody when they take something that was flat and they rock it like it was. Man, please, please, just do something you love it and you rock it, rock it. That's what's wrong with these kids these days. That's what's wrong. Some of these kids walking in $200-300 shoes and they ass ain't eating 3 meals a day. We got to get our priorities together. And some kids is rocking in $300 shoes and $400 shoes, and their parents barely sit down and hold conversations with them because they don't have a clue what's going on with this child. So everything glitter ain't gold, and everything that just look like it's the best don't make it the best. It don't. I'm sorry, I thought about that shorty in that outfit, and I remember I was gonna pull up. I was gonna pull up. There was some people in the chat like, "Well, then that's just bullying too." I said, "No, that's called aid and assistance. That's called protection. You better know that." I told you I used to want to fight the bullies in a whole different way. I've been doing it my whole life. I've been doing it my whole life. But yeah, but that wasn't winning. That wasn't winning because it only protected those people when you were around. You give them the right tools and the right way to make it, and it protects them when they're alone. And that's the best protection. Is know I'm good all the time. Now I'm good when Danny and them come. When Danny and the crew come through, we safe. Then when Danny and the crew leave, we in double trouble because everybody like, wait till Danny and them walk away. Now I'm worried about the 24/7. I got to sleep at your house. Now I done moved in, me and Nino. Show. He turned his head up. He said, wait, where we moving? They got treats. That's how he came. But now I know he's dramatic. Aww. I love you, sis. I love you. Oh yeah, I can't. Man, I can't. I'm supposed to get out there to Tina in November, sis. You know I'm a foodie. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but don't poke the bear. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. People and people don't know you. Yeah, people, the skies on your face. Sometimes people will be just scared of the high. Let me tell you something. You remember when Kevin Hart came out? He was making jokes about how you got, when you that little, you got to be able to talk tough. You got to meet somebody. That's what most of these people doing. It sounds good. It sounds good. The same people they be on here. I'm just using YouTube as an example. They'll be on here. Yeah, I'm from the streets. I came hardcore from the streets. And when I was in the streets, blah blah blah. But half the rules they breaking is breaking the codes of the streets. If you really from the streets, you come from structure, not just I was on the street. You could have been on the streets as a derelict who nobody respected. Who's you know what I'm saying? Like what part of the street you came from? If you come from the real street, you come from structure. You come from laws. You come from, you know what I'm saying? You come from that. And though people say it was no structure, it was structure. There once, especially in my city, it was once upon a time structure. And they broke the foundation of structure. But anyway, that's a whole nother thing. And you come from structure. Hold on, somebody talking. Y'all know the toilet's overflowing because he's full of it. Y'all know it. Somebody walk past, he gonna jump up to bark at the window. I can't. I won't. Y'all know he full of it. But people out here be all they sold from the streets. They do this, and man, where I'm from, we kill, we steal, we do this, we lay people out, we do this. But also, if you from that street, you wouldn't be sitting talking about it. You'd show people better than you could tell them. One, then two, if you put somebody who from them same real streets with them, they be quiet as church mice. They as quiet as a hooker in church. None of that street talk. None of it. You go take them outside and they gonna be like Cuba Gooding Jr. and Boys in the Hood. Let me out the car, though. Let me out the car, though. This ain't for me. This ain't my walk. But they on here catching 25 to life with their mouth. Oh, I take lives. I do this. We doing this. We got machetes. We buy booyaka, 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 booyaka. I ain't doing shit. First of all, if YouTube beef got you talking about you take life, then I know you done took life on the real street. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. And then the same thugs on YouTube be the same people who either one minute can't walk, can't do this. You be like, wait a minute, where they ducking at? Are we having this? I don't even want to say nothing like I'm the great. The internet, y'all. It's the internet. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. It's more thugs on here, and they should really be in rehab. I mean, it's just too much going on. And I say that with love in my heart. I say that with love in my heart, y'all. I say it with love in my heart. My sister, from just hearing me when I was staying with her for a year, listening to these different lives on the TV, she called Yikes, Mr. Yikes. Is that the dude who always say, see you next Tuesday? Now, somebody don't even know who you are. They know your catchphrase. Like, see, that's what I'm telling y'all. You got to know what you representing out there. Like, it's people out here be talking about people and don't know, oh, my goodness, they did that. That's what they represented, not what I said. That's what they represented. But be nice. Yeah, he just walked up to the door and go, herf, and then walked back. Yeah, I can't. My toilet's overflowing with his BS. He got to show his doggy ate all the time. All the time. I think, you know what? I think what I'm doing, I'm just going to, no, I don't. I don't want no dog sound bites. That might be my cursing, him barking. He be cussing people out, and they don't even know. I wish it was, because Nino with that crazy cat mama, Nino would have to get that kennel. And honey, we'd have been over here like raining dollar bills. They said, then where you even get them singles from? They would have magically appeared as soon as the scrippers came. Scrippers. A stripper just taking their clothes off. A scripper. A scripper is something totally different. It's totally different. Right, he said, get away. He said, but by the way, do y'all got some snacks? Now he's just staring at the door. But the funny thing is, y'all, they didn't walk past the door. They in the parking lot. They were walking to their car. Y'all, I can't. But he's staring at the door like he really finna do something. He's so turned up. He's so turned up. That's why he got to have a YouTube page. He'll be just like these people. They'll be calling him Nino Yikes. Except for he'll be saying, see you next snack, the next treat. That's what the T will be for in his treat. Oh yeah, I do love y'all. One thing about me is I don't say it if I don't mean it. When I was younger, some guy said, oh, I love you, and I didn't feel that way. I wasn't like, I love you too. I wasn't that person. I don't. I got love. Like I told y'all, one thing about me and the love I'm going to give you is when I first meet you, no matter what, you got my love. You got my love and you got my respect until you do different. Now, what I gotta promise y'all, just like I'm still mad at Instagram, it's hard for me to let go once you turn on me. Like, cause I'm just done. I don't need to go on a whirlwind about it. I don't need to talk about it every day. I don't need to sit in it. I need to just move on and regroup my energy because peace is a privilege that I must have in my life these days. You know what I mean? Like I said, I used to think I'll rest in peace. And with all I said, I get my rest when I die. Hell no, I'm going to get my rest now and I'm going to live in peace so that when I go to bed, I'm resting in peace. That's the only time I'm resting in peace. Because when I'm gone, I'm resting in paradise. You better know it. Because there's no more of none of the things I had to fight here. But while I'm here, the shit I don't have to fight, I refuse to fight it. I don't fought enough. Everybody want to tell me about their war wounds and then show me their scars and they, show me what they've been through. Well, really show me by deciding to do something better. That's where I came from. I say, well, you know what? I was built. I was made on love. I was built on hate. The world showed me invasions, taking advantage of everything you can do. Then started beating my own self up. Then started not caring my own self. So then I was beating myself up worse. You know what I mean? So now I'm just in a different place, in a different space. And I'm sorry if when I see, because that's one thing that's never going to stop. I'm never going to stop speaking what I feel. Because like I said, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm just trying to give it a whole different point of view. Like I say, I have to say this. Rio said Terry Lynn called him the other day with the same story he said Terry Lynn told him. She told me that she told him months ago when we talked about this. So I'm just trying to figure out how she recalled back. And even if she called you that day, which she didn't, she told you this months ago. But when she told you, she didn't tell you to try to tell you to start messing with somebody. She told you to say, look, no matter how I feel about you and how you out here calling me titty land and all this other stuff and making comments about me that was inappropriate, because this was around the time when he was doing that, and he was saying, oh, I feel like Terry Lynn did this. She must be the one talking about boiling my cats. But when they talked, she said, I wouldn't even sell your address when it was asked of me. So you knew this. But around here we come out that stale ass information. And that's not a me defending Terry Lynn type of thing. That's just a fact of what happened. And I know it's no way she called and told him 2 days ago, and she told me this story 4 or 5 months ago. That I know. Because when she said it, she just said, well, that I ain't even trying to do. I ain't on that. So even if I didn't like him at all, I wouldn't be on that. That's how I know it. We just didn't have a whole real tutorial. But like I said, it's just too much shit going on around her. And it can keep going on. Because like I said, where there's good, there's going to be bad. And one of the good things about because I've been on the bad side, I can go anywhere and be okay. It won't compromise me. It won't make me act like that. It won't turn me into that. It won't. But through that getting it, y'all will give me understanding. They give me understanding. Y'all wait. Because come December, every day is going to be a mukbang where I am eating and discussing one of these people I've been watching, one of these mofos finna get watched. And I'm letting you know right now, YouTube, I know the cursing policy is getting ready to change, but I promise you it's going to be a lot of boops and boops and beeps and steeps. I promise you it's going to be some cussing. It's going to be some cussing. I might have to no, you can't cuss. You only supposed to come up and say like in your Russell Simmons voice, God bless you, good night. We're not saying that right now because I'm still talking. I'm in the middle of talking. I love you so much. All right, get out your little camera slut. Yeah. I don't want to play. You want to play. Nobody wants to play with you. See, then you seem like the bad parent. Like, get out of here. I don't want to play with you. I know you want to love and play, but I don't want to play. But boo, nah. No lick face, please. You know that. You know we don't do that. I love you so much. But you lick your butt 4 to 5 times a day. And there's no way you can, no. And then people will tell you, his mouth cleaner than yours. I don't care. I'd rather lick him. There's no way that this, look at this mouth. Look at this mouth. Show him your mouth. Show him your canine. Bubba, you can't eat my arms. But, Bubba, you cannot put your whole body on me. You weigh too much. It's about to be my birthday. I need my knees. Bubba. Did you just come and take over my live? I was just really talking some real shit. But no lick face. That's not happening today. Yeah, hold on. Let me get this dog out of my life. Anyway. I don't know if you guys have a friend like that. With friends like that, who needs enemies? Who needs them? Oh my goodness, I can't. Right. I wish he would jump on the kitchen counter. I wish he'd jump on the kitchen anything. I wish he would. But I promise you, he definitely, here he come. He said, what y'all talking about, protecting your peace? Hold on. Let me give her a piece of my mind. Look, y'all, now he back to... Yeah. I can only imagine. His channel will be a roller coaster, y'all. Up, down, in, out, upside down. It just be a bunch of stuff going on in his channel. Y'all know him. Y'all don't need no ain't on nothing. You know he was. I ain't no need no mess. You know he a mess. Y'all, if y'all don't know a mess, if y'all don't know a dog that's a mess, he a lot of love. He a lot of love. But he a lot of mess. Well, y'all, I know I am coming back live later on, but I had to come on this morning because I didn't come and have a pajama Jimmy Jam, so I had to have a morning laugh with the people I love and in this kingdom, in this village, which is a big part of me. And even for those who don't understand, because a lot of people don't understand that, and some people think it's lame and crazy, because especially because of all the crazy stuff that go on YouTube, that YouTube is a part of my life. So the people on it, the things I watch, it's a part of my life. It is. And it's not a bad part. And now that I got a village, it's a great part of my life. So I had to come on this morning, send y'all some love before I combed out my hair and braided it up. And then I'm going to go. I'm telling y'all, I'm thinking about putting a little blonde in there with that red. I just think it looks so cute. And I'm going to go ahead and do my hair. And then I'm going to come back. And I have to throw that Masked Singer in there because I know that my week, because of Thanksgiving and everything else, is going to be on blast. So I know this week I have to get that. And the good thing is, Masked Singer should not air. Doesn't air this week, does it? Because of Thanksgiving. I don't think it airs Wednesday, does it? But yeah, like I said, I have a lot to do, but I will be live a couple times today. So I'll be live after I did my hair, so whether that's the evening or not. And today I definitely want to do music heads, music trivia, where we play the game. And don't worry, because half the questions I don't be knowing the answer. I'm like, all this music I love, I don't know what they're talking about. But then when they give me the answer, I'm like, okay, now I know the answer. But remember, in music trivia, it's a little different when we play music trivia. Whatever artist was the artist or song was the song we're talking about, we just talk about that music. Like, what song did you like about that artist? So we just talk about a lot of music, really. But we throw the trivia in because, hey, I like to learn something. If I had a choice of learning something every day, I would want to. I would want to learn something new every day. Something that was beneficial in some kind of way, at least. But so it'll be some music fun. So I definitely want to throw a music trivia on here today. And then I definitely want to do an evening live before we step into the next chapter, because it's the 43rd chapter of my life. So before I step into it, I definitely do a live with you guys. Because then tomorrow, when I come up on here, we better sing and celebrate. Sing, sing, celebrate. For a queen, celebrate. Sing, sing, celebrate. Sorry, y'all. One thing I have to do as soon as that clock hits midnight, if I'm up, is I have to play that song. That one is Happy Birthday to you. Come on, Stevie. I know he's singing it to me, But yeah, so it's a celebration. It's a celebration. So I'm going to get out of here, go ahead, run over to this beauty supply store, then finish my hair. Well, all I got to do, because like I said, I washed it, everything's done. All I have to do is cut this down. And braid my hair up and put my hair in, and then I will be back at you guys later. Thank you for coming in and showing love. Thank you for the respect. Crazy Cat Mama, thank you for the birthday super chat. Thank you. Thank y'all all for coming here and respecting each other and loving on each other and growing with each other and wearing your crown. Thank you. Thank you. Because like I said, I can only wear my crown, and the crown is heavy. Y'all know y'all wear crowns. It's heavy. The crown is heavy. The crown is heavy, but it shows real royalty when you could come in spite of and still wear the crown. That take a lot. It's easy to take that crown off and get up into some old gutter shit. But it's real hard to wear that crown all the time, especially rolling through these YouTube streets. I'm ready to throw it off daily and get up into a ski mask and get ski masked and teamed up. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about it. They don't know nothing about it. I love you too, Sweaty. I love all of you, and I will see you later. See you later, everybody. Need saying bye? Are you going to tell them God bless you, good night in your Russell Simmons voice? Are you going to tell them, Bubba? God bless you, good night? What you mean it's not nighttime? But that's what you always say because you Russell Simmons. And Russell Simmons just say the same thing. He ain't going to take away the shine today. You know what I'm saying? He ain't going to take away the shine today. So I'm just going to say, God bless you, good night in my Russell Simmons voice. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. See you, Tanya. See you, everybody. Thank you, Marianne. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Tina. See you guys later. Megacom. Oh, hold on. Before I go, let me get you the hell up out of here real quick. Megacon girl conversations. Now, I know it's my birthday, y'all, but I don't need no happy endings. Let me get up out of here. Let me get back out of here before they do another happy ending at me. Hey, just not trying to get out peacefully. They like, no, Danny, you need to go over here and check out this website. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't knock nobody hustle, but dang, don't bring it over here. You know what I'm saying? Take it over to yonder. I don't want it over here. I like the real thing anyway. We'll talk about that later, y'all. That got to be a rated R conversation. After dark, it's still too early. The sun is out there. Oh, I got to be good. I got to be good. Love y'all. See you, Rook. See ya.